Welcome to Drivewise Cars. My name is Stephen and this is our beautiful 2017 Mini Cooper 3-door hatchback finished in midnight black metallic. The mileage on this one is just 23,468. In total it's had 2 owners from new and it comes with a benefit and reassurance of a fully documented service history. The specification of this one includes a John Cooper Works sports pack and a visual boost radio. So without further ado, let's have a closer look, shall we? We'll start at the front, and if I could draw your attention to the front spoiler just underneath the bumper, we can see that's rather an enhanced front spoiler. Well, that's part of the John Cooper Works sports pack. As we come now to the near side, or passenger side, let me just take a moment to adjust the camera. That's better. There we go. So, along with the enhanced front spoiler, we also have some rather gorgeous 17-inch track spoke alloy wheels. And let's just interrogate the first one. There we go. So we can see they're a twin spoke, finished in black, and we've got the John Cooper Works badge on the centre of the wheel there. Along with that, there's also an enhanced side skirt, as we can see underneath the front passenger door there. And as we slowly make our way toward the back of the car, again, there's another one of those gorgeous alloy wheels, and we've still got the John Cooper Works badge there as well. So coming round to the rear, as part of the sports pack, we have an enhanced rear bumper and a gorgeous rear spoiler. There we go. Beautiful. If I take a couple of steps back, we can admire those beautiful clean lines. And we may as well look at these wheels because we've looked at the others. There we are. They're all immaculate. There's no scuffs or scratches on them whatsoever. We'll finally make our way towards the front of the car where we started from. And again, another one of those alloy wheels. So, beautiful. That's the outside. Let's have a look on the inside, shall we? We'll check out the door card first, make sure that's in good order, which it most certainly is. Sorry, I'm just putting the seat forwards. So if we look at the armrest, we can see we've got 2 buttons there for the electric windows, toggle switch there for the electric door mirrors. Then as we pan over to the interior of the car, we've got gorgeous grey cloth upholstery. The driver's seat is height adjustable, utilising that lever, and at this point I'm going to get in and make myself comfortable. So just above the steering wheel we've got the speedometer. There's the mileage, 468, and to the left of that we've got a rev counter. Then coming over to the centre of the dashboard we've got a visual boost radio system. And at this point I'll just start the engine because I'd like to show you this in more detail. So we can see there are a number of icons. So if we go around to radio, this is the part where you'd select your favourite tunes on either FM, AM or DAB. Then once you've done that, you might want to Bluetooth your telephone to the system, and this is the bit you'd choose for that. So we've got to my favourite part, which is vehicle information. There's an owner's handbook on here, which is very, very useful to have. But if we look at vehicle status, instantly it takes us to a tyre pressure monitoring system. And we can see at the moment that all 4 tyres are in green, which is just what you want to see. But let's say you had a slow puncture or a tyre valve that was partially leaking. You get a warning on the dashboard, which would then encourage you to visit this part of the visual boost radio system, which would then allow you to take the necessary action. But if we take a few clicks further down, we can check out service requirements. And this lets you know when things are going to be due. So we can see we've got a warning triangle next to rear brake pads. So let's have a closer look at that. There we go. So that's telling us that our rear brake pads need replacing within the next 70 miles. Brake fluid, well, that's not due until December 26. Engine oil, that's at the same time, or in 16,000 miles, whichever comes first. Then vehicle check, that's not due until December 2028 or 33,000 miles. So we go back to the home screen. Oh, I just wanted to show you the service history, do beg your pardon. So let's have a look at the service history. Well, we can see there are 3 there from 19 until 2021, between 6,538 and 14,133. They've all been done by mini dealers. And if you're wondering how I know that, well, if you look at these, the code numbers, each mini dealer has its own individual code. So they've all been done by the same mini dealer. But this lovely Mini does have a fully documented service history. The remainder of the services have been done by an independent Mini specialist, and we have the invoices to prove when and where and at what mileage they were done, which of course we'll happily hand over to the new owner. One of the other things that will happen to this car for the new owner is, along with the new MOT, it will have new rear brake pads, and when they check the rear ones out, they will automatically check out the front ones too. So let's carry on. Well, underneath that, we've got the heating and ventilation controls. So on the left hand side, we've got a wheel which directs the air. The middle wheel is for the fan, and on the far right, we've got the temperature wheel. Underneath that, we have a heated rear window and air conditioning. Then we have a big red button in the middle, and if I press that, it switches the engine off. Underneath that, we have a USB and auxiliary port as well, with twin cup holders, a 6-speed manual transmission, and this is the major control panel for everything to do with the Visual Boost radio system. So let's have a look behind the driver's seat, shall we? Now, it is a 3-door mini hatch, and all 3-door mini hatches are 4 seats. So if I look just on the back of the driver's seat, there's a lever, or a handle. I was going to get them mixed up there. If you pull that handle up, gently slide the seat forward, that will let your rear passengers gain access. Very, very easy. Once they're comfortable, just pop it back. And to gain access to the boot, again, it's a rather easy process. Come around to the back. There's a mini badge just there. Put your fingers underneath and just listen for a second. There we go. Hopefully you heard that. And then just open the tailgate. Now we've got a rather impressive load space area. And we can see, looking at those 2 rear seats, they are available to fold down independently of each other, and they're in a 60-40 split arrangement. So whichever one you choose, or if you choose to have them both down, that's entirely your choice. So let's close that back down and continue now down the near side, or passenger side. We'll check out the front door, make sure the door card's beautiful, and it most certainly is, as is the front passenger seat as well. And just like the driver's seat, if you want to let your passengers gain access from this side, put your hand over the back, pull the handle up, gently pull it forward, and there we go. And if you look, you can see they've even got their own armrest as well. Gorgeous. So let me summarise. Well, here we've got a 2017 Mini Cooper 3-door hatch, finished in midnight black metallic. The mileage is just 23,468. In total, it's had 2 owners, and it comes with the benefit and reassurance of a fully documented service history. As well as that, it has a John Cooper Works Sports Pack, which include those gorgeous 17-inch track spoke alloy wheels, and a Visual Boost radio system as well. If you too, like me, have fallen in love with this car, and I did the first time I saw it, and you'd like to learn a little bit more, then pop me an email, give me a call, I'd be delighted to help. My name is Stephen. I do hope you've enjoyed the video, and I look forward to speaking to you very soon.